Okay. So first of all, a very good evening. My
Yes,
name is my name is Faizan Sheikh, and I am from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. If you talk about my academics, I have completed my masters in microbiology and currently pursuing my master. And currently pursuing my masters in the same field, and I have completed my bachelor's in microbiology. And apart from this, I am passionate toward teaching. So as a profession, I am a teacher where I'm teaching biology and maths to the high class students. And beyond my academics, I am more dedicated towards learning this language, which lead to start my own YouTube channel. So through this platform, I'm sharing my insights and helping the other co-learners and my subscribers to enhance their communication and improve their confidence, and always open to embrace the new opportunity, whether it's communication, fitness. And nowadays I am more into the storytelling that's helped me to inspire and engage with my students. So this is more and less about me.
absolutely very nice. Okay.
Hmm.
So, I thought like your name is Faizan.
Yep.
So, one with Faizan, he was from Bangladesh. So, I
Okay.
had one very bad experience. So,
Okay.
I thought you are the same person.
Okay, sorry for that, but it's my first time and it's my pleasure to have a conversation with you.
Okay. So, it's my pleasure, yes, to talk to you for the first time. Okay.
Hmm.
Would you like to know about me?
Yep, ma'am, for sure.
Okay. So, I'm Alka, connecting you from India, Lucknow,
Hmm.
the capital of UP.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I'm a postgraduate, and that too very, very long back, because I'm
Uh-huh.
a Indian citizen. So it's been many, many years ago when I had completed my master's, and in very difficult circumstances, I would say,
Hmm.
living in a joint family, it was very difficult that time. And
Hmm.
everything starting by myself, no coaching, no college, nothing.
Hmm.
So then only for the exams I appeared. Yeah, and about if I talk about my hobbies, I love to read, I listen to music sometimes.
Hmm.
And nowadays, my foremost hobby is like to interact with different people each day and uploading one single video on my channel every day. And my channel name is Rise with Alka. Yes.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And you didn't mention the subject. In which subject you have completed your masters?
Okay, in English literature.
In English literature. Right, right, right. So, like, you are like we can consider as a tutor, tutor, because you have completed your masters in English literature.
Oh no, it's not that. Even I'm taking lessons from many advanced speakers.
Mm-hmm.
Even I'm taking lessons, so I can't. You can't call me a tutor. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm also on that level only. Like I'm also on the intermediate level. So when
Mm-hmm.
I see myself, when I will see myself on the advanced level, then
Mm-hmm.
only I can say, yeah, I'm a tutor, but not right now.
And apart from this, ma'am, have you ever worked anywhere?
No, that too only for a few years, because um, my husband was transferred to Punjab,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had to leave my job because every now and then I had to come from Punjab to UP
Mm-hmm.
to meet my in-laws. So it was very difficult to continue. And so I left, after only for 2 or 3 years I taught in a school. Yeah, but then I just left it. Yeah.
Okay. So I just wanted to know from you that we often heard from lots of people that if you want to become fluent, then you have to listen more, okay, and then speak. And there are on the other hand, there are other peoples who are like always forcing you that try to speak whatsoever you are having in your mind, try to speak. But the problem which I am facing while speaking, because like sometime I ran out of thought. I run of thought, like what to say and what not to say, and
Yeah.
like I'm not having the right word at that particular situation. So how to handle it?
Yeah, it's with everybody, like not with
Mm-hmm.
the advanced speaker. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
even I find difficulty, while talking to somebody, I am loss of word. Loss of word means not with a sentence, with one single word sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So at times I find difficulty, but not. But now being so Like I'm here for 1 year. It has been a year for me. But now,
Mm-hmm.
initially, when I was on an initial stage, that time I had to face many difficulties. But right now, as I'm practicing every day, so yeah, very rarely, seldom I find difficulty with one word. Yesterday, no, day before yesterday, there was one word. I was not getting the English of that word. Then
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned it in Hindi. You know,
Okay.
yeah. So sometimes it happens, not every day. Yeah. So yeah, you were asking some question, right?
Yep. Like I am asking that if like on what part we have to focus, on listening
Yeah,
part or
listening or
speaking part?
speaking. Yeah, okay, listening or speaking. I
Yeah.
think both the parts are very crucial. Yeah, speaking and listening. Like side by side, you have to do both the thing. Like go on speaking every day as much as you
Mm-hmm.
can speak. And
Mm-hmm.
like listen also. When we listen to something good, content, English content,
Mm-hmm.
that definitely it will come in a brain. Some phrases or sentences will definitely remain in my mind. you know,
Mm-hmm.
but not only once. You know what I do? I watch the same video twice.
Okay.
Yeah, so same video, watching it twice, it gives a lot of information to our brain. And definitely something or the other will remain in our brains. So, yeah, so that will help us to talk to somebody and it comes. Yeah. Yes. So, listening is very important. And speaking is definitely with the help of speaking, even our pronunciation
Mm-hmm.
is improved. It's improved.
Okay. Okay. And do you believe that when we are reading something, we have to read out loud, or we
Yes,
have?
I was doing the mistake. Like
Uh-huh.
I was reading in my mind, initially when I was not on this application. So I'm very fond of reading novels and magazines and newspapers. So every
Mm-hmm.
time I would read it in my mind. But when I joined here on Skype, so what I saw that everybody is talking about reading, we should read it aloud.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't find it. I find it very funny something. But I suggest everybody, yes, we should read it aloud. But I'm not in the habit of reading it aloud. I find something very, what to,
Yeah,
yeah,
like I am also find it like even kind of embracing situation. If someone is sitting beside of us, then they are like seeing us, our face, what you are doing. So I'm
yes,
also finding it embracing sometimes. But I felt that it's helped me because
definitely,
if I'm reading out loud, and like some of the word or the phrase is going to stick in my mind, and
absolutely,
like my tongue is also going to be habitual of the that word, the pronunciation of that word.
yes, definitely. So these two things now one should master on these two things. And of course, like reading, writing, and writing is also very something very what to say. It's very very necessary. I
Hmm.
was not writing anything before. So when I practice on this, so when I read something like newspaper or some novels or magazines, so I find two or three new words in that. While reading. So
Hmm.
what I do, I write it in my not every day, but sometimes. So I write it down, and I'll frame some one or two sentences from that word, and definitely it will retain in my mind when I write something. So I
Hmm.
think even writing is very necessary. Yeah.
Okay. And nowadays, what I am doing is like I am reading any of the article of the or any of the news, okay, and try to like took out any of the specific vocabulary or any of the specific of the phrase from that. Like yesterday, I read about that Indian Space Agency ISRO. Like they are preparing for the Chandrayaan 4.
Okay.
Yeah. And like they are preparing to bring the lunar soil and the rock sample.
Okay.
Yeah. And if it is successful, then India would be the fourth country after the China, Russia, and America.
Oh.
And scientists believe that after, like if we are able to successfully bring that sample, rock sample and lunar soil, then it's
Yeah.
going to be easily to identify the origin of the moon, and it's going to
Oh.
like help in the future space colonization. So
Yeah.
that's I read yesterday.
Okay, that will be a great work. Yeah. Okay.
So like this.
Paper every day? Do you?
No, no, I didn't read the newspaper, but I try to read in my phone. Okay, on the short news,
In shorts, yeah.
in shorts. So I try to read this all this thing on that, because nowadays it's like quite hectic to read that whole newspaper. So
Yes,
nowadays we got the lots of facility that you can like read that particular news in a short, in a summary.
yes, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So you
So
told me, Faizan, that you are from Ahmedabad, right?
yeah, Ahmedabad, Gujarat.
Okay, from the proper city, Ahmedabad.
Yeah, proper city Ahmedabad.
I've been to Ahmedabad 2 years ago. On the
Right.
first time I've been there, and I found it like it's very neat and clean city. Yeah.
Like, have you visited any place?
Gujarati cuisine and the Gujarati cuisine, is very, very delicious. All the things, yeah. I
Yeah.
had each and everything I had when I went there.
Yeah, Gujarat is famous for especially for the food and its vibrant culture, and especially for the festivals.
Yes,
I
of course.
I'm suggesting you that you should visit at the time of Navratri, especially at the time of Navratri. Then you
Oh,
are
yeah,
going to
yeah.
feel that the complete different vibe of Gujarat.
That Dandiya is so fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very okay. It's really I love to watch it. And do
And
you can you do that? Dandiya?
yep, like at the time of Navratri, we are doing in my college, like they are organizing the event.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you are a student, right?
yeah. Currently, I'm pursuing my masters in microbiology.
Okay, microbiology.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I am working also as a profession. I am working as a teacher. I am teaching biology and maths.
Biology and maths.
Yeah,
Okay, maths was for me it was very horrible subject. Yeah,
yeah. It's like
very difficult.
mhm.
So I left this subject in after 10th. Yeah, I left
Okay.
this maths. Yeah. Though I had PCM like physics, chemistry, maths, but
Uh
then
huh.
also there was an option that
Uh huh.
you want to leave maths, you can take something other.
Hmm.
So so I left maths because I was not able to continue with this subject. Yeah.
But if you are not like continuing with maths, then on the other hand, you have to deal with physics.
Of course, those numericals, those
Yeah.
numericals, my yeah, of course. So what I would do, I still remember I would appear for I would like theory, only theory part, very well. But
Mm-hmm.
about those numericals, it was so because so much of maths was involved in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
conceptual maths.
yeah, so one or few numerical I found it easy, but not
Mhm.
everything. I left all the numericals. Yeah, mostly.
Okay. So just focusing on the theoretical part.
There's all the theoretical part and practicals also were quite easy. Only
Yeah.
with I had problems with the only numericals. Yeah.
Mm. Yep. I also like in my 11th I choose PCB, physics, chemistry, and biology. I also skip the maths because it's like quite hectic or tough for me also. So that's the reason I left the max. And I always wanted to go for the like medical field. That's the other reason that I took the biology. And
Okay.
yeah, and now also like it's my last semester of my masters, and I made up my mind to prepare for the JERF. It's a competitive exam for an
Okay.
assistant professor.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So
So I'm
how's
thinking.
it like your weather in Gujarat? Is it started becoming hot now? Little bit.
Yeah, it's already started becoming hot, and like all the sweaters and blankets are in the cupboard.
They are kept inside. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are all in the cupboard.
Okay.
So, what do you like about the Ahmedabad and Gujarat? Have
Yeah,
you
I went.
visited
But
the
see,
Have you visited the Statue of Unity?
no, I wanted to go there, but actually we didn't find time to visit that place. I wanted
Okay.
to. So when I go the next time, definitely I'll be going there too. Because
Mm-hmm.
my sister-in-law is in Ahmedabad. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever the next time I visit there, definitely I'll go to it. Yeah. Is the tallest statue I think in the world, right?
So world's tallest statue, the great leader Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and it is surrounded by the like breathtaking scenery of Narmada River. So it's quite
Ah,
famous.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. So when I visit next time, I'll definitely watch it.
definitely you should.
Or do you know, Faizan? I confirmed that you are the same Faizan. I went to your profile, I clicked it, and but I was not able to like get the face of yours. I didn't remember,
Yep.
but I remembered the name. That I
Mm-hmm.
had participated one with Faizan, and you know
Mm-hmm.
what he told me? He told me that, ma'am, you all the YouTubers are good for nothing, you know. So why you are
Mm-hmm.
wasting time over here? It's better to do your like household chores and all that. Why you are involved here? So
Mm-hmm.
I I felt something, disgusting. Why is asking me such kind of question?
Mm-hmm.
So I only
Mm-hmm.
remembered the name. So first I went to your profile and I got
Mm-hmm.
it confirmed that you are not the that Faizan.
Same
So I
person. Yep.
connected with you. Yeah.
Yeah, sometime we had the bad experience, and
Yes.
like we got connected with lots of there are lots of learners are there, but we cannot compare them. Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yep.
And I find
So.
you so accommodating, so friendly. Yeah. And that
Mhm.
was something other, on some different world he was. Yeah.
Yep, like there are lots of things to learn from you. So, yep. Do you want to ask me any questions?
No, Faizan, I want to ask you, have you ever been to UP?
Many times because
Okay.
I born and brought up in Gujarat, Ahmedabad only. But my father belongs to UP Itawa, and my mother belongs to UP Firozabad.
Okay, the both the cities are very close to Lucknow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I visited 3 months ago in Lucknow. In Lucknow, especially in Lulu Mall. I went
Oh,
there because
I saw
I
like
heard
yeah, yeah, okay.
lots of time I heard that it's like it's largest mall in India, right?
Yes, yeah, it's the largest one. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So did you like okay from if you visited Lucknow, so did you have that Tunde's kebab?
no, no, because I was there for about 4 or 5 hours only.
Yeah, that is very famous. One of
Yeah.
the like very famous because as I'm a vegetarian, so I don't know so how it tastes, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I also heard from lots of people that whenever you visit Lucknow, you should have that tunde kebab.
yeah, yeah, it's very famous over here.
And I like the Lucknow city, the vibe and the culture,
Of
and it
course,
also a neat and clean city. I like that.
yeah, yeah,
The
definitely.
people are also friendly. And especially I like the language.
Of course, I'll tell you one thing. I've been to Maharashtra. It's been
Hmm.
long time. So while I was in the on the train, so while talking to like the co-passengers of mine, I don't know how
Hmm.
one of the passengers asked me, "Man, are you from that place? Like from
Hmm.
Lucknow, Kanpur, somewhere from there?" So I
Hmm.
asked him, why, how did you get to know this? And why with the language, the way you are speaking. So
They speak very politely.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm. I
yeah.
like, yeah.
So
And
like
mhm.
in our culture, what I have adapted this culture. Or what so many youngsters, whenever I talk to some youngsters also, I'll tell them, I'll address them like aap. I'm in the habit
Mhm.
of telling them, aap
Mhm.
ye kar lo, aap ye kar lo, so aap ye karo. So with so many youngsters, also with the children also, I'm in the habit of talking to them in this way. Yeah.